Hi everybody, welcome to this week's Technique Tuesday episode, guys. I'm Coach Dave and we'll be progressing on from our hip hinge series, looking at movements that we perform in the gym with regards to adding resistance or weight where we're required to hip hinge. So in week one, we looked at performing the hip hinge itself with correct and safe technique and then holding that position. Then last week, we looked at doing it in a form of deadlifts. So we looked at various different styles of deadlifting, from conventional stance to sumo stance, as well as also looking at different implements. Today, we're going to be looking at our barbell bent over row, which requires you to be hip hinging down into the starting position. And then from here, we hold that bottom position so that we're in the right angle to perform a barbell bent over row. It's a great exercise for our upper back, guys, utilizing our lats, our rhomboids, even our rear delts, as well as our arms, our biceps. And then from here, we are developing things like grip strength while we are holding onto the barbell, or dumbbells and even kettlebells if you're performing bent over rows with those implements. I will even show you a variation of a bent over row using a band as well, a resistance band. So have a look through the video, guys, check out the technique cues and see how we perform barbell or bent over rows in the best and safest possible positions.
When performing the barbell bent over row, we can unrack the bar from a rack or lift it from the floor into our hip hinge position, keeping a straight back neutral spine, row to your belly button, making sure we keep our chest out and shoulders back. Elbows will come up slightly beside the body. Ensure when holding your position during the row that we do not round or curve our upper and lower back. Make sure to keep the chest out, shoulders back at all times. Do not swing to move the weight up to our belly button. And when performing the row, do not start too upright, making sure that we are leaning forward into a hip hinge. Here we can see the reverse grip barbell bent over row, emphasizing a little bit more biceps and middle back. Single arm leaning dumbbell rows are performed either on a bench with arm and leg supported on the opposite side to the dumbbell, or leaning against your own leg, bringing you into that hip hinge position. These can also be performed with a kettlebell, single arm. Performing the bent over row with two kettlebells or dumbbells is also a variation of the barbell bent over row. Single arm dumbbell rows can be performed leaning against the edge of an incline bench. Chest supported row variations such as the dumbbell chest supported row or the T-bar machine chest supported row can be used to isolate the upper back in a stricter manner. No swinging or momentum is used. Utilizing a band, we can also perform a single arm row. Very handy for holidays and when traveling. Here we see an advanced version of the row, known as a dumbbell renegade row. In this version of the row, we are challenging not just our back, but also our chest, triceps, and core. Here is the bent over T-bar row, utilizing the handle and a T-bar attachment.
There it is, guys. That's my tips and tricks on doing bent over rows with varied implements such as the barbell, dumbbell, kettlebell, even utilizing the band and some of the machinery we have here at the gym at our disposal. But a lot of those you can do at home as well if you have the equipment there. And it can be as simple as working with what you have and what is available to you. I hope that helps your training, guys, and with the technique cues that you can use now for any row movements that you do. And always remember, my tip is with regards to training for an overall physique or making sure that we have balance and symmetry in our body, especially for performance as well. Make sure that we train the upper back so that we are balanced, so that we have strength between the anterior plane and the posterior as well, guys. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean you shouldn't train it. All right, guys, that's it for this week, and I hope you enjoyed the episode, and hopefully you've learned something that will help you with your training. Looking forward to next week bringing you something new, guys. We are progressing on from our hip hinge tutorials. We're going to work towards a new movement next week. So if you have any ideas, if you have anything that you want to request in terms of Technique Tuesdays, make sure to comment, let me know. Be sure to like the video, and please feel free to share and let other people know about it as well. Thanks, guys. Bye.